Ain't they about nothing? They cut it off anyway. Anyway, I'm hoping that this was actually what was up here, but I was showing you who you were. Star seeds and the opposite of the cards, because this is important. I'll figure out what they. Well, I'm not even going to worry about what they did. They turned it off. I'll just restart it and keep going. I'll keep it going. But you're going to have passion. You're going to use this sound in a passionate way to invoke healing and to help people deal with their shadow selves. And when you do that, you're going to help them get out of they're going to end the cycle of this shadow. And this is a 7, and you're going to have passion, so that means that you're going to be victorious. You're going to overcome whatever shadow it was. You're going to overcome it. Now shut that off. Nah. Okay. And by doing this, you're going to gain personal power. And you're going to show people how to gain their personal power by doing this inner work. And when they gain this personal power, they'll be able to reflect on what was good for them and what was not good for them, for their highest good. Because in dealing, when you get this card, that means it's something negative. It's a shadow. This card always shows you the other side, the dark side, and it could be of yourself or others. What else? So how is nature going to affect this? Well, you know you need to ground yourself in nature. You know you need to do that, but what else is nature going to show you as far as healing? Because, you know, when you look at the trees and the flowers and things like that, they show you how they can heal themselves. If a tree breaks a limb or something, it either grows back or it repairs it, covers it over. Sometimes you have to, you know, maybe that might be their way of pruning themselves. Maybe that tree was no good anymore. And so they let that one die off, falls off, and then they can keep going. Same with flowers. You know, you prune off the dead leaves, and then the flower doesn't send food to that area of the plant, the stem. And so at that point, you know, it can still grow. And that's a breakthrough. You know, maybe what I'm saying to somebody is going to be a breakthrough. You got to prune some stuff, get rid of some shadow, balance out some shadow things, heal yourself, use your sound, regain your passion. But however you do it, you're going to have a breakthrough. It's going to help you understand who you are, because that's the question. Who are you? You know you're a starseed. What's your mission? Maybe it has something to do with sound. How is this information going to help you? How are you going to be empowered to act on this information that you've been given? Because, you know, once you get the information, you have to, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. You need to share it, hone on the skills, the abilities you have. Heal from the hurt, the shadow self that you have. Okay, you don't want to give me anything. Oh, there we go. You're going to be able to move into your higher will. You know, willpower. You know, you become stronger, and your higher self will have a higher will, a higher ability to be able to help you get further along on and whatever your mission work may be here. I don't think you were gonna give me anything for a minute. see. What other messages do we need to give them from the height? You know, this is part of your spirit team talking at this point now. What else do you need to know? You need to appreciate your talents. Oh, shoot. You need to learn to appreciate them. Because you have them. They're here to help people. Anything else you want to say? Death is only an illusion. So somebody's transforming. And that's probably what's going on. This healing is a transformation. You're transforming to a higher state of being. And you can look back and understand that and accept that the struggle is only a lesson. And that you need to ask for guidance. We got this the other day too. So keep asking. If it keeps coming up, that means that you need to do it. What other information do you need to have? Shine like the little star that you are. And understand that you need to have a healthy body. And that's probably why that healing card came up. Some of you are not healthy. You need to change your eating. You need to change your mental thinking. You need to change what you're watching. You need to change what you're listening to. You need to change a whole bunch of stuff because it's a lot of negative things, and that negative energy takes a toll on the body after a while. So you're being told you need a healthy body. Because your communication probably is being blocked because your body's not healthy. If it's not healthy. Now, if it is healthy, then you're getting the communications that you need. But if you don't understand the communication that's coming to you, that means that there's somewhere you're not, your body's not healthy. You got some negative and you need to balance it out. And so, as a starseed, most of us are rebels. I'll take them both. It's 3 of them. You know, a lot of times we have a lot of thoughts in our head, but we don't put it in the form. And it's saying put it in the form. That means bring it down to this realm, because it's up in your mind, but you haven't manifested it. That means you haven't brought it down here to earth. And so you're getting grounded in the footprints, because you're supposed to leave a footprint here on the earth. And whatever you're going to do, you see how they're running and it's all these ripples. That means it's going to travel far and wide, and you're going to have a lot of other star seeds or beings. You're going to affect a lot of them, or you're going to wake them up. Because as that foot runs and it splashes the water, there are going to be more seeds, spirit beings being awakened and healed. Or no, yeah, I'll leave it like that. Oh, it's 4 cards. So you have conscious connections. That means that you need to be very conscious of who you connect with on this realm. Make sure the people that you are connecting with are here for your better good and not takers. You know, there are takers and there are givers, and then there's people that are just there. You know, the takers will suck you dry. You got to be careful you're not being that person or being taken advantage of by that person. They're asking you, what do you feel? This came up yesterday. Interesting. You know, you need to ask, what do you feel? And there's this moon here going on here. So it's a lot of thought going into whatever you're bringing into reality. And this one's really deep. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. That means don't hold on tight to the, let it go. The little what's that movie? Frozen. Let it go. Let the darkness go. Because once you let the darkness go, then you can be in the light. This light can shine down, because there's darkness over here, but once you let it go, look at all that light that's coming in, and all those stars, and there's people there can help you, heal you, help energize you. You know, these are your spirit people. Now, just because I'm saying these things doesn't mean that you don't have to do any other work. You have to do this. Letting go of that darkness is part of your work. Once you do your work, then there's other work that the divine will allow to come to you. But you have to do your work first. You have to deal with your issues, your inner work. Once you do that, and after you do that, you'll be an inspiration to others. You'll be able to show and explain to others how you did it. Look at all these flowers in abundance. And there's a sunflower, the healing. Sunflowers mean healing. And then you got bees of honey. Honey is very, very potent. Very soothing. Very good for your health. It's a natural sweetener. Sweeten your life. Interesting. I never thought about it like that. You'll gain in discernment as well. Inspiration and discernment. And I think that's what that it's another card I had. But discernment means for you to be able to know who's good for you and who's not. Because never mind. But somebody knows that there's somebody in their life that don't mean them no good. You need to deal with that. Alright, what does the tarot have to say? I only want 3 cards. You want to get rid of this devil energy. It's in reverse though. You do all this stuff, it'll help you get out of the devil energy, wherever your devil energy is. We all have it. You want to work on yourself and learn some new things, and I think that's what that healing is, and conscious connections and things. This reading was basically saying you need to work on yourself so you can work with others. Because once you do it, there's going to be some things coming forward to you fast. This is the Knight of Swords. Messages will be coming quickly after you get out of the devil energy. What kind of messages? Manifestation. You'll be able to manifest because you'll have all the wands. That's if you do what you're supposed to do. Now, I'm going to clarify using Starman. I like these cards. We're going to clarify the devil in reverse, this devil energy. Let's talk about, let's clarify that card. Let's clarify the devil in reverse. Devil in reverse. 2 cards. No, there's too many trying to fall out at once. I only want 1, 2 at the most. If you're not going to give me anything, I'll leave it at that. Last try. Alright, I guess Spirit say that's it. You ain't getting no messages. I don't need to have to say anything more. If you do all this other stuff that we talked about, it'll help you reverse this, get out of this devil energy, because it came up in reverse, and that's wonderful. You'll be able to balance out or get rid of it, and you'll be able to work with others to gain more information. And looking at this card as a twin flame, you and your divine counterpart will be able to balance out your connection, because apparently there was some type of devil energy in the connection prior to this. And you're saying if you do all the other stuff we talked about, you'll be able to balance it out, and you'll be able to move forward. I mean, at least you can see his face now, but he is coming forward, and this is the fastest moving knight in the tarot deck, so it'll be fast movement. All right, this is it. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this reading and you gained some information and clarity on what you need to do to get into union with yourself, as far as who you are and what your mission could possibly be. All right, you take care. Peace. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. Until next time.